Hello everyone, welcome again to English Guru's PTE classroom. When we say speaking in PTE, it'll either bring a big smile on your face or it'll bring a big frown on your face. You'll either say wow or you'll say oh no. What happens with speaking is it'll either be 90 on 90 in the very first attempt, and if it is not, it'll stay around 50s and 60s while all the other modules will be touching 80s. Now, I have today with me someone who started her journey from 50 and it wasn't easy to reach up to 90 or 90. So, this girl is very special in a lot of different ways. First, she comes from which country?
Colombia.
Colombia. Okay. She comes from Colombia, and here where we have most of the Asian students, she mixed in so well that everybody feels she's a part of the group. Everybody knows Victoria, likes Victoria, wishes for her, and we are all waiting for this result, to be honest. Second great thing about her, her compassion for other students. So this morning when she told me her result, she was asking me, how did Rosie go? I really want to know that she cleared. She's so special. So someone who has that nice feelings for everyone else is bound to get happiness one day. So let's welcome Victoria and give her a big hand for this great achievement.
Hello, everybody.
She wants to be here probably.
Yeah, she works over here. Okay, I am Victoria. I start my preparation here. When I start here, I was thinking that I am the most terrible student that I can be around here.
No, you've been wonderful.
I remember that my mock test, my spelling was wrong, my pronunciation, or fluency, everything. All this here was almost 10 or less than 20. I also remember when I finished all my preparation, my Anita told me, you are ready, and my mom told me, you are ready, do the test. I did the real PTE, and my result was 51 in speaking, with 17 or 13 in pronunciation. I was extremely sad. I said, after all this preparation, after all these things, and now because it's really hard because okay, I can study, and I can improve my listening, my reading, my writing. I can use all the tips that are in the middle, all the shortcuts and all that things, but not for speaking. For speaking is something that you are able to do or not. If you are able to pronounce or if you are able to read.
Can I add something quickly here? Now, I can understand every single thing Victoria is speaking, and you can understand her so well.
Yeah.
There used to be a time when I used to struggle to understand what did she say. It used to take me time, and I used to ask her, pardon me, go again please, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
The amount of hard work that has gone into pronunciation is phenomenal.
Actually, I think that the biggest problem that I have is my mother tongue is Spanish, and a Spanish speaker speak extremely faster. This is slow for a natural Spanish speaker. So the first thing that I learned was, okay, Victoria, you need to speak slow because the other person are not able to understand. And it's not because you are not speaking English or this person is not able to listen in English, it's because you are speaking too fast and you are slow all the endings. All the S, the ED, the T, the K at the end, I just did all that thing. In my exam, as well, when I start to practice here, I spent like 2 weeks just practice speaking.
Oh yeah.
And Nita was behind me that said, repeat again. I was in this room, almost alone, and all the students that was around me, it was like, okay, the correct pronunciation is this one. The correct is this one. Every single word that I pronounce incorrect, everybody in the room said, Victoria, that is not the correct.
So you didn't have 2 or 3 teachers. You had a lot of teachers here.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so that everybody that was with me in my preparation in this room was like, okay, you can do it. Read again. Oh, this time you did it better. Oh, this time you need to improve this one. Be careful with the brief. Be careful with this one. So it's not just about the teacher. It's not about the thing around you, is the environment that is around you, is the good positive that is here, all the flow, the partners, the classmates that you are making here as well as make you improve a lot.
She did work very hard with her pronunciation. I stand a witness to it because every single chair in this room has been used by her. One day I would see her here, another day, so probably some magic coming from somewhere. And she's been sitting there nice and quiet for a good 2 to 2.5 hours after the work. Probably came here around 6:37ish. She used to be here until 9, practicing, ceaselessly practicing. So I know so many times students, they study for 2-3 hours, 2-3 days at a stretch, and they're like, God, we've done so much hard work, ma'am. PT is not giving us results. It's not meant for me. I would like you to really kind of think how much hard work this girl has put in. 3 to 4 hours. She'd sit down here on this chair or that chair or that chair for 3 hours continuously. And speaking, making sure her and is getting recorded, her in is getting recorded, her it is getting recorded.
Okay.
It didn't happen easy. I mean, journey was actually a journey, and she worked hard at it.
Yeah, actually was a little bit tricky because when you start, your brain is not accustomed for that particular pronunciation, that particular way that you are studying, so your brain is tired. But at the end, you're gonna feeling that your brain is enjoy all these new learnings because at the beginning you need to forget whatever that you are doing before. And actually I relearned how to read here, how to speak, how to organize the word, how to start to be a little bit slow, how to manage my breath, and all the tips and all the things that at the end of the day you need for all.
Earlier I was feeling really happy for 90 or 19. Now I'm feeling so happy that you're speaking so nice and clear that I'm sure everybody can understand her now. Isn't it? Nice and clear.
Yeah.
Great. Well done, Victoria. We are extremely proud of your achievement. Now, there's something which she wanted to do, and reminding you, we wanted to give names to certain websites which were really helpful for her to make her pronunciation that good. So, which one did you want to talk about in particular?
Okay, for manage the frequency, how loud you need to speak, I use one that is calling Pitch Voice. This application is free. It's completely free. You just download from the
Get your papers
store,
and pens. You can write that down.
and you can check if your frequency is inside to the PTE machine.
Within the recording
if you need to yell in the middle of the exam or not, because that is another thing. The first day that I did my exam, I was read aloud, really loud. I was speaking, like a really loud, not just normal. And with this application, I understand that you don't need to yell. You don't need to be extremely noisy in the middle of the room. Yes, if the person behind you is making a mess, a disaster, just try to be a little bit loud. But in my case, when I speak a little bit down, it's better. I get more marks if I speak down than when I start to yell. The second one for the properly speaking, for the pronunciation, I use the Ape Uni.
Yeah.
They show you how you are pronounce the word and what is the correct pronunciation for UK and US, whatever that you select. So
That's
they show you as well how to read the word in the phonetical structure. For the timing and for all these things that you need for the oral fluency, I use one that is calling voice record. That is free for Google. Yes.
So yeah, no.
All three is free.
All three are free.
All three are free. For I think so that was the three.
These were the three.
Yeah.
Okay, now just before we say goodbye for now, I'd like to request her supportive husband, very proud. Can you please come and join us today, please? Yay! Thank you so much for becoming a part of our celebration time today.
Thanks.
All right, any questions for Victoria, anyone? Any questions?
Yeah.
I hear you mentioned you had problem with spellings. So how did you work on spelling, or is that something that you just improved while you were
Okay,
studying?
we've got her lovely sister and the niece who's quite scholarly. She's teaching me colors sometime back. So I'll leave the stage to you three. Victoria, just...
Alright, for the spelling, the best thing that you can do in the PTE is just use the words that you know how to spell. Acostumbrate to use that one. Acostumbrate.
Hi, here she goes. She wants to be with the star.
You okay? Yeah? Okay, you need to acostumbrate to use the words that you already know, 100% how to pronounce and how to know how to spell, and grammatically speaking as well. You know. And the second thing is practice as well. Here, when you start here, they give you a paper, a really long list, with like a 300 words that you need to be able to remember. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be your own list. You need to take your list, start to typing down, writing down all the words that you are not able to writing, to spell. And as well, another thing that worked for me is in the grammar part, I start to remember all the rules for certain kind of words. For example, the A, the AN, the THA, all that small room that come in with the spelling.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, thank you very much once again to all of you.